Ashley Bergstead, and I'm currently the Vice President of Philanthropies. My first year at NCL was in 7th grade, but it really wasn't NCL yet. My mother, Holly Bergstead, the founding president of the NCL Bluebell chapter, and Ms. Stephanie Regata, the second president of the Bluebell chapter, was sitting at my dining room table with emails and phone calls and collecting girls' names. Finally, the Bluebell chapter was official. I should have never doubted my mom and what she can do. She has taught me to never give up and to just keep swimming. And for that, I will always love her. Sorry, I'm so sorry. This class consisted of 4 people at the time, and 3 of them are still here today. Myself, Caitlin, and Zoe. We were such a small class that in NCL that it was the best thing I could have done for anything. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. As we grew, as for what we grew for today, and I love my mom. One of my favorite philanthropies is Women Giving Back. I have never done most volunteer work here, and for that I will always be grateful. Women Giving Back is unreal. But when you're on the floor, helping the women pick up clothes is a different experience. Learning about the women and their stories is so inspirational, not just for me, but for everyone here. If you ever get a chance to work on the floor and help one of the women take it, it really changes your perspective on life for the better. If my mom didn't have this crazy idea to start this chapter, along with many other people with the same crazy idea, I would have never gotten the opportunity to do most of the things I've done with NCL. This is such a bittersweet time of my life, graduating from high school, going to college right after that on my own. It's scary being away from home, but I know I can do it. I will be attending the University of Alabama in the fall, full time. I plan on majoring in hospitality management and becoming a corporate and nonprofit planner. Part of myself picking the major was because I love to be creative, and the other half was because of NCL. I love volunteering so much I wanted to incorporate it into my job. And what a better way than planning a party, right? So you don't realize the little things until you're writing the speech on how something so small can impact your life forever. So my advice to all the girls is do good in school so you can do what you want but later in life, but also have fun. Don't rush anything. Enjoy middle school and high school because time flies when you're having so much fun. I wanted to say thank you for my mom. She has been the rock for my past 18 years. For that, I will always be grateful. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But now it's time for me to spread my wings and fly to college. Yes, we will have our disagreements at times, but at the end, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. But at the end, it will always work out. I don't want to admit it, but Mom, you're always right about things. I will never say it like that, so don't let me hear it. So trust your moms when they say good things about you. I always learn the hard way. My mom is a woman who is not afraid to be a nosy Nelly, but she is a hardworking person, and I want to be just like her when I'm her age. I love you, Mom, and thank you for the best few years to come. Okay. Over the 4 years of NCL, I've gotten the opportunity to get to know all the great girls in my class because we were such a small class. I've gotten to do things like go to the all-night gala tree event with the girls. If it wasn't for NCL, I love each and every one of you, and I will always have the great memories we have made. Thank you so much to everyone at NCL to make this even a thing. Thank you so much to my GLAs for always being there for me and making everything happen so smoothly. Thank you, Ms. Culpepper, and making it along. Most of all, thank you to my mom for being the biggest supporter, and I will always love you. Thank you. And now I'm introducing Renee.
So hi, I'm Renee. So 3 years ago, driving with my mom to the first kickoff meeting, I couldn't have foreseen the depth of NCL and the ranges of experiences it would give me. Not only was NCL a community that focused on my leadership, cultural, and philanthropic growth, but it also had a big impact on developing who I am in the context of a community. If you had asked me before joining NCL what I thought service was, I would have given you the standard answer. Service is giving back. It's about helping people, and it's fulfilling. However, now I find that answer to be kind of removed. I no longer see philanthropy as this give or take, but rather encountering people in my community where they are at. The moments I remember most are not the ones of me fixing people's problems, but of understanding and connections. An example of this encountering community that I felt through NCL was a time 2 years ago at the Community of Faith Food Pantry. The conversation I had with the woman who I was holding bags for started out normal. She was asking me about school, my interests, what I was thinking about going into. When I was telling her about this program I was involved in for engineering and computer science, she became really attentive. So I asked her about it, and she told me this story about her coming to the United States from India, and how her dad in the computer science industry impacted her life and her decision to move. By the end of the night, I felt like I had learned this woman's history and the path that had led her to this food pantry, but I also learned so much more about this industry and the impact on specific families and communities. This idea of encountering people where they're at has been a huge lesson for me these past years. Loving the reality in front of you while understanding people's history and their potential. Though this is not easy to achieve. Whether it is the reality of a person in front of me or my own life situations, I'm trying to find my impact now, doing things in this moment and not being too caught up in the uncertainties of life. The NCL community itself has also taught me a lot about encountering myself. This group of women, mothers and daughters in all different stages of our life, have shown me strength and femininity. If you had told me when I was in the car on the way to our first kickoff meeting that I would be wearing a floor-length white dress at senior or if I had believed you, maybe I would have turned around the car. Today I am standing here proud. I am proud of myself, the women graduating with me today, and most of all, I am proud of this community, and I am so thankful to have been a part of it. Soon we will find our own communities in college, through work or religion, and through it all we will continue to learn and grow. And I will not forget this organization and the woman who showed me what it truly means to be in a community. Thank you. Up next we have Caitlin.
So almost 4 years ago, I moved here from Bangkok, Thailand. Despite the cultural shock of being back in America, I learned that my school, Trinity Christian, required 40 hours of community service each year. I had no idea where to start. That's when I found NCL through my school's website. I remember my very first meeting at Mrs. Nathan's house and how nervous I was. Little did I know how much NCL would impact my life 4 years later. As many of you know, there are 3 pillars in NCL: cultural experiences, leadership development, and community service. I would like to touch on each of these pillars and how they've impacted me. Beginning with cultural experiences, NCL has provided me with the opportunity to experience fun social events like the annual chapter tea. The tea teaches us proper tea etiquette and allows for socializing with other classes and adults. In 9th grade, we went to see a symphony at the Kennedy Center. Not only was it interesting to go to the symphony, but it was also my first time at the Kennedy. In 10th grade, we were able to experience unique types of art at the Redbook, which has become one of my favorite museums. And in 11th grade, we went to the Reston Multicultural Festival. In 12th grade, we watched the captivating play Frankenstein, which was so much better than I had expected. Through these cultural experiences, I have been able to learn more about our community and gain knowledge of the arts and perspective on different cultures. The next pillar is leadership development. I am not a natural-born leader, but through NCL, I have been able to step out of my comfort zone. This year, I am the president of my class, which gives me a lot of responsibility. I've also been a representative in the TikToker Council for the past 2 years, and this has allowed me to help advocate for myself and others in our class and promote meaningful change in NCL. One of my favorite parts of NCL has been being buddies with the class of 2022. My buddies, Reagan, Claire, Megan, and Kendall, are so sweet, and I love that I have been able to build a friendship with each one of them that I would not have otherwise had. I've also been able to encourage them in things such as school. The last pillar is community service, which was initially the main reason I joined NCL. Sometimes community service can appear not so fun and time-consuming, but I've actually found it to be quite the opposite. One of my favorite organizations to help at is the Community of Faith Food Pantry. I love getting to interact with the people and help them with their groceries. I also love doing honor flights. Being a military child and having my dad deployed before, I can relate to the veterans on a more personal level. And it brings me just as much joy to greet and cheer for them because I really do appreciate their sacrifice. And I can't forget my mom, who has been our grade level advisor for 2 years. Through NCL, we have been able to become closer, and I've loved getting to share these experiences with her. She has helped push me to be more of a leader and helped encourage me to volunteer more frequently. I look up to her so much, and I want to become even half as amazing as her one day. Overall, my time in NCL has been so impactful in my life. I've learned more about my community and other cultures, how to be a leader and a servant to others. I will definitely be taking these experiences with me in my future. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Aubrey Donahue and I've been a part of NCL for the past 3 years. Now, if you know me, you probably know that I love cats, and my entire life really I've tried to convince my mom to get us a cat. I've tried everything, making PowerPoints, giving speeches about how this tiny animal could bring our family together. And I'm so thankful for NCL because through NCL I was able to get a cat. Last December, we were volunteering at Lost Dog and Cat Rescue, and my mom actually fell in love with this little cat, and she brought it home. We never thought it would happen, but we finally got it, so. Being a part of NCL has taught me so many different lessons. I've learned how to make a difference in the community around me. I've learned how to interact with adults in a professional manner. I've learned how to take on different leadership roles. I've learned communication and organizational skills that I'll carry with me forever. These are all lessons that I'm going to take into my college experience and hopefully upon entering the workforce. Now, the schools I've gone to have always required us to have some kind of service hour fulfillment, and before joining NCL, it was always kind of, I dreaded it. I didn't understand why we had to do these hours. But I saw it as a chore rather than an opportunity to make a change in the world. After being a part of NCL for the past 3 years, I now see volunteering as a gift. I've learned how to make it a rewarding experience that offers opportunities to grow and learn new things while meeting new people and learning the experiences they've learned. The work of volunteers is incredibly valuable, and there's really no greater gift than you can give than your time. And through working at Women Giving Back, you can see how much they appreciate it. But by far the most rewarding experience at NCL is the time it's allowed me to spend with my mom. Growing up, she's always worked full-time. And it's... I told myself I wasn't going to do this. But she's made an effort to coach all of my soccer teams and to teach me how to ski. She's a ski instructor too. And NCL has just offered us quality bonding time that I wouldn't trade for anything. Together, my mom and I have been able to see the change we can make in other people's lives by volunteering at places such as Women Giving Back. Women Giving Back was by far our favorite place to volunteer because of how inspiring it is to see women working to rehabilitate themselves back into the workforce despite being surrounded by difficult situations. NCL has just taught me so many things about people, culture, my own identity, and I've made such valuable friendships that I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life. I hope that everybody else here can have as rewarding of an NCL experience that mine was. Jackie Durham has some words to say.
Hi everybody. Well, my name is Jackie Durham. I've been in NCL for about 3 years now. But like all things in life, everything's a journey. Never sure where the destination will be or what the outcome will be, but always a journey. Even the way I found myself as an NCL Blue Bell was a journey of sorts. Being a military brat, I had moved around the better part of my life, from Texas to Spain to Georgia and now Virginia. With every move and new place, I've had to reinvent myself and make each place a home for however long at the time it's going to be. What does that mean? It means making new friends, creating new experiences, decorating new private space, and above all, trying to figure out where I fit in into each new environment. When I started at Centerville High School in 9th grade, I immediately, I mean like 1 week into school, joined the freshman volleyball team, and I played volleyball for the past year, so it seemed like the perfect fit. And I loved it. I loved the girls, the coach, the game, all of it. And then I instantly found a home at school and a new identity as a volleyball player. Well, coming sophomore year, I got cut from the JV team, and I was devastated. So the only thing I saw was my identity, my friends, my life had just been taken away from me just as quickly as I had gotten it. So what do they say about when door closes, another door opens? Well, a door had closed, and I had just found a new door opening. In the midst of my sulking about the turn of events, my mom and I started searching for another outlet that could also fulfill a purpose and possibly help me with some of my identity crises I was experiencing. My best friend Ashley Hermsmeyer, who I had met in theater in Summit Thespian, I'd been taking, she'd been talking to her mom about the cool things that she was doing, and it was through NCL, the Cherry Blossom chapter. And I had never heard of it, so my mom had started searching up, and the due date for the application was just a few days away. So, since my mom and I were always doing things together, anyway, we figured we would give it a go and wear the Blue Bells. These last 3 years have been a journey filled with so many experiences, memories, and friendships. The cool thing is that most of them have included my mom, one way or another. The opportunities to volunteer with organizations I had never heard of before or would not have the opportunity to be a part of before, it's amazing. Such as the Special Olympics Gala in DC, the Grace Art Festival, working for the Northern Virginia Therapeutic Writing Center for 5 days in the middle of the summer is amazing. And my personal favorite, helping women at Women Getting Back. My mom and I had also had the privilege to help many veterans through honor flights and cry with family members as they lay their wreaths on the graves of the Arlington National Cemetery. All these moments have given me a deeper appreciation for service and what it means to give back. This last fall, when it came to time to apply for college, it had been evident that I had not wasted these past few years. Reflection is oftentimes needed to help to see what we don't realize how much we do. And I realized how many leadership skills I had learned through my time in NCL. Watching my fellow girls through their skills, I had learned a lot. I tend to be a bit quieter, so I'm not a natural take charge girl in a group of girls. But observing great leadership from my friends, GLAs, and my mom, it has really helped me understand what my own leadership style can be. Leadership roles in my class also give me a newfound respect for organization and time management, which can help me in college. I have to say, NCL isn't just about how much volunteering or leadership experience you can attain, but it's also about being exposed to new experiences and having fun while doing it. My mom always says that you have to work hard to play hard, and I think the Blue Bells know how just to do that. some of the cultural events we had the fortune to attend, such as the International Festival, the Red White Gallery, and performance of Frankenstein this last fall, all fun yet enriching experiences. I can't leave without the annual teas, how much fun they were, and who doesn't love a good theme party? Mom. The bonding time with our small class of 9 also has been memorable. Several dinners, chats, and totally memorable sleepovers in the National Harbor just a couple months ago. Although all of the things I mentioned are awesome and have totally made my experience with NCL a cherished one, I have to say the most important aspect of this entire experience has been the ability to do it all with my mom. Volunteering together, laughing together, stressing together, mainly over for events and just being together are what make these memories so cherished. My mom has been one of the greatest inspirations and role models. She always thinks of others before herself and sacrificing her personal time to help my brother and I and any of her friends anytime it is needed. She never does anything less than 110%, all the while caring for our family, working full time, and doing it all alone this past year while my dad was deployed. All with a lot of style, grace, and love. I love you, Mama. In the words of the famed author Toni Morrison, make a difference about something other than yourselves, and I believe that this is what we try to live by in NCL, making a difference for others, in turn of reaping the benefits and becoming better women. The journey of NCL might have been long and not what I expected in the beginning, but it's definitely got me to a good place, and I can't wait to see where my journey continues to lead me. Thank you. I welcome Zoe Kaiser.
Hi guys, I'm Zoe Kaiser. Someone once said, life isn't what you get out of it, but what you can do for others and how you can affect someone else's life in a positive way. NCL taught me the more energy that you put into something, the more that you will get out of it. I learned this through the many friendships that I gained through NCL, the time that I was able to spend with my stepmom Nadine, and through my discovery of my passion for serving others. This lesson, among the many others that I learned along the way in NCL, changed who I am as a person, and for that I'm beyond grateful. When Miss Polly Verstead, who is pretty much my third mom, called my stepmom and told her about NCL, I had no idea what to expect. Our class started with only 3 girls, Ashley, Caitlin, and me. We've grown so much as individuals, students, and TikTokers, and I'm even closer with Amy and Ashley, both of whom are friends since Sorry. I fostered friendships with every girl from my class. These friendships are something I'll value forever. As I previously mentioned, Amy is my stepmom. NCL gave us a chance to spend so much more time together, and we've become so much more closer as a direct result. In addition to all the other things that she does before, PTA, Girl Scouts, and more, she took on being our GLA from the start, and made NCL even more an impactful experience. Now we are both the officers of senior recognition, and we were able to plan the very last NCL event together. I am so grateful that I was able to discover my passion for serving the community with the role model as incredible as her. Lastly, and most importantly, NCL exposed me to service opportunities that I never would have had otherwise. So many of these experiences changed my view of the world and on my role in the community. These experiences showed me that even the smallest details can impact both you and the person that you're interacting with in many ways. I will always remember when a Sunny girl who spoke at one of our very first TikTok videos said that you never know just how far your smile can go. This sentiment impacted me greatly and caused me to make sure that I never underestimate the impact that just one small encounter can have. NCL was a very impactful and life-changing experience. It has shaped me into who I am today and who I will become in my future. I now realize how true it is that you never really understand the value of something until it's all gone. When I head to the University of South Carolina next year, I hope to find an organization like this one that can introduce me to even more people with the same passion for service as me. Thank you guys, and I'd like to introduce you.
that among its other benefits, giving liberates the soul of the giver. This quote was said by Maya Angelou, and it holds very true to me. Being a part of National Charity Week for the last 3 years has sparked a passion of service that I will keep working for the rest of my life. I feel as if I have always had an innate quality of wanting to help people, but NCL gave me an avenue and direction in order to do so. The feeling that I get when I know that it helps someone make their day better or even their life a little better is indescribable, as embodied by the words of Maya Angelou. I believe that the act of philanthropy is so vital to the world because there are so many people truly struggling and need help in order to get back on their feet. I am extremely lucky and fortunate to live in a beautiful home, drive with my car, have a closet full of clothes, and get to attend college next year. So it is my duty to help those who do not have most of these things. My passion for service has also stemmed from and been inspired by my family. My mom is an ESOL teacher but does so much more than teach children how to speak English. She helps them to fit in with the other students, be treated as equals, and volunteers in many of her students' neighborhoods. My dad is a baker that helps people to achieve their business dreams, but he is also directly involved with the nonprofit organization Home. Lastly, from my brother in his service for the New River Valley Women's Center through his return. Next year, I will be attending Virginia Tech as a human nutrition, foods, and exercise major in hopes of becoming a physical therapist. Tech has always been my dream school for as long as I can remember, and it is very fitting that their motto, Ut Prosa, translates to that I may serve. Because of my experience with NCL and finding a joy in service, I will continue to offer aid by becoming involved with nonprofits in Blacksburg and by hopefully joining a sorority that holds a great focus on philanthropy. My desire to help people will also continue after college with my career. By becoming a physical therapist, I will be given the opportunity to help people heal and return to what they love to do. My ultimate dream would be to travel to other countries where masses are in need of medical attention and possibly work with Doctors Without Borders. Lastly, besides the opportunity for philanthropy, being a part of National Charity Week has provided me with so many other opportunities. Through NCL, I've been able to stay connected with old friends, make new friends, and also find my college roommate. NCL and Zoe Kaiser have also helped me becoming an ambassador for She Rocks the World, where I learned the value of speaking up, confidence, and that my voice does hold power. Most importantly, NCL has given me the opportunity to be a part of something special with my mom. My mom and I have always had a special relationship where we treated each other more as best friends than a mother and daughter. NCL has provided us with so many unique experiences and has ultimately allowed our bond to grow further. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Lauren Maloney, and I've been part of NCL for 3 years. Although I started NCL really late, it's become such a welcoming and safe community for me, and I've enjoyed it every single year. High school can get really tough with extracurriculars and schoolwork, and it's kind of hard to find any other priority in life. And that's why I love NCL. It gave me an opportunity to not only enjoy participating in amazing community service events, but it also let me do it with my mom. My mom and I are the busiest people ever, and so finding things to do together was always super hard, and we both love serving other people, so NCL was a perfect opportunity for us to carve out time that we wouldn't before and also do a service project together. Much like Aubrey, I also got something amazing from NCL, which is another dog. Sophomore year, our dog passed away, and both my siblings are off at college, so it's just me and my parents, which was something. And so my mom and I were at Lost Dog Cat Cafe event, and we found a dog, and he's 15 years old, and his name is Clifford, and he is the best thing that's ever happened to my family. He just kind of sleeps all day, but we love him, and he's obviously the best. But on a more serious note, having a stronger family and community life has definitely been an incredible plus from NCL, but more importantly, I've definitely become a stronger-willed individual. The girls in this group are extremely talented, as you all have seen, and becoming friends with them is just such an honor because they're so down to earth, so hardworking, and I know they're always ready for any challenges ahead of them. I'm a huge extrovert, but when I get around new people, I get pretty awkward and pretty shy, and NCL has single-handedly put me in more situations where I've known absolutely no one. And so because of that, I've had to kind of be more exuberant around people that I haven't previously known, and it's definitely strengthened my communication skills. I'm so appreciative for everything NCL has given to me, and I hope the rest of you go through this and gain as much as I did. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, Lauren Meyer.
Hi, I'm Lauren Meyer. So I didn't know what to expect when my mom told me that we'd gotten the Blue Belt chapter of NCL. I knew volunteering was a good thing, but this was going to require me to volunteer with my mom, take on leadership roles, make new friends, and a whole lot of other things that would make me uncomfortable. As a freshman in high school, I was much more interested in hanging out with friends and doing my own thing. Now as a senior and a member of the first graduating class for this chapter, all I can think about is how grateful I am for the opportunity to be a part of this organization. Volunteering was still relatively a new concept to me. It always sounded like a good thing, but it wasn't until my mom and I started volunteering that I saw how important and meaningful it could be. My mom and I have had so much fun when we volunteer together. I still remember our first NCL volunteer opportunity at the Dulles Playing Pool, where we helped with face painting and crafts, and we made friends with other moms and TikTokers. We also loved and decorated the Christmas tree for Special Olympics one year, and then I got to go to the gala with other friends and TikTokers and see our tree. I felt that I contributed to something important, even though it was just a tree. But the most memorable was all of my mom and I's hours of Restore. Not only did my mom and I help organize and clean up, but we also got to be such regulars there. They knew us by like first name, and they would just ask us to do various things, like put rooms together up front. And then sometimes we'd see people buy like a room right in front of, or like some stuff where we just set up. So even better was when my mom and I would find like a treasure amongst all of like the mess in the back corner or something. Even though it was kind of gross sometimes. My mom has been a lifelong volunteer, but the last few years have made it tougher to volunteer. She probably even had less time to commit to a mother-daughter organization that she did anyways. With an 18-year-old and an 8-year-old, it's pretty hard to go between the two. I was always inspired by my mom, how committed she was, even when she could barely spare the time due to work and other responsibilities, like Girl Scouts of my 8-year-old and soccer team. What really inspired me is that my mom would get so excited to give her time to NCL. NCL has made our relationship stronger as well. We have learned how to work together when we volunteer together in order to help others. I really value all the time we have spent together volunteering at social events and attending meetings, even when they felt like so long, and we really did not have time for them. I hope to be a mother just like you one day, and you inspire me each and every day to be a better woman and a better person, so thank you. NCL experiences have helped me grow as a person as well, not just my mom, but a big part of my mom. I can point out to my time serving as class president is the most helpful to my personal development. Participating in She Rocks the World event at George Mason University led to an ambassador position with that organization. Thank you, Zoe. And I learned how women and girls just like us can use their voice to empower each other and make a difference. I use my NCL skills to help other charitable efforts as well. 2 years ago, I served as Student of the Year for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, LLS, and helped raise over $100,000 in 7 weeks. The money I raised goes to further research in new treatments and medicines for cancer, or to help pay for children's treatments if they can't afford it. Fun fact, it's estimated that to treat a child with cancer, it costs about $50,000, which includes chemotherapy, days spent at the hospital, doctor's appointments, and many other things I probably don't even know. Knowing that the money I raised was able to treat 2 children with cancer is such an amazing feeling. I will never forget the feeling of the child I met at the LLS finale gala, who had just conquered cancer, and he said to me, "Thank you for all the work that you've done." Little things like that remind me how much of an impact you can make in this world through volunteering. The bottom line is that I cannot emphasize how grateful I am to have had this opportunity to be a part of NCL. I want to thank all the moms and fellow TikTokers who have made the past few years so memorable. I'm sad that my time has come to an end of being NCL, but I have showed you girls the importance of volunteering. I'm so excited to go to Virginia Tech for the next 4 years with my roommate Haley, where I will be majoring in neuroscience and hopefully going into medical school. Thank you all so much and congrats to the class of 2019.
Did I tell you? They're amazing. With that, thank you, ladies. I'm sure you all are hungry. It is time for lunch. I invite you all to go up to the buffet. If you wouldn't mind, we'll start with our guests of honor and their families, our seniors, and then if you would make your way up if you're a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman. So thank you. Enjoy your lunch.
Yes, sir.